Here's the difference between wearing 2 Thara Frog cards and without them in actual PvP. If you notice, the Blitzbeat crit goes to 5,000.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the
But when I wear the Thara Frog cards, it now goes down to around 3,000 to 4,000. That's just one difference alone. What more with how you combo these cards with other cards? Let's talk about cards for the support class. This video is in collaboration with LDCloud. Finally, we got the card we've been farming for weeks. I honestly thought the drop rate was a scam. Before that, it was an errand day for me, so I had to leave my character farming. But since my phone already has that green line issue from overheating, I can't just leave the game running anymore. Good thing there's LDCloud. This is a legit life hack for MMO gamers. Why? It's basically a cloud-based Android system that lets you run Ragnarok Origin Classic 24/7, which is perfect for farming because Ragnarok Origin Classic has a lot of farming elements. That means no more stressing your device. You just open your browser and your game is already running. So when you're out, just leave your character on auto in your favorite farming area and you're good. It's also great for combat time, monster research, and boosting your card pity. Take care of your device, bro. Download LDCloud using the link in the description and try it out for yourself. You can get a 6-hour trial for just 10 cents using my link, and there are even more discounts waiting for you. You can literally count the available cards in Ragnarok Origin Classic. If you check most support card guides, it's always the same. Thara Frog, right? I mean, what else is there to talk about when it comes to support cards? But this video is a bit different. Instead of just listing cards, we're focusing on how to get them strategically. Let's take a look at my recommended cards. By the way, cards are a huge part of progression in Ragnarok Origin Classic, so it's important to combine them based on what actually fits your playstyle. There's no perfect card setup. Everyone progresses differently depending on their resources, so what works for me might not work exactly the same for you. At the end of the day, it's all about getting the cards that fit your build. In this video, we'll break down the best cards for support, and more importantly, how to get them efficiently without wasting your resources. Let's start off with the shield. Every support's favorite, the Thara Frog card. This is basically a no-brainer PvP card. It gives you 15% damage reduction against demi-human enemies, which is already huge on its own. And of course, if you're able to double it out, then that's even better in terms of survivability. Now, when it comes to getting this card, the most straightforward way is to farm it yourself in Biolan Island. Yes, a lot of players are farming there, but since the system now is based on the number of kills, you don't really have to worry too much about finding the perfect farming spot. Another option is buying it through the auction using Zenny, but to be honest, this is also quite difficult since a lot of players are competing and bidding for the same card. Lastly, you can redeem it from the points shop. Personally, this is a priority for me, so if you're planning to spend your points, this is one of the best things to invest in. You can get those points every time you open boxes from the rare card album or when you combine purple coins. For the cloak, we're still going with the double Choco cards. You can easily get these from the point shop, the blue card shop, and what you want to do is upgrade them up to level 5 only, just enough to get that 10% perfect dodge. Although there's Choco card as well via Union points, but it's quite expensive, you might want to spend the coins to other important resources such as feathers. Anyway, once you reach that upgrade level 5, you stop there. No need to push it further because we'll be needing those points for the Mouthwear later on. Since Choco is a mini MVP but is categorized as a blue card, farming this is actually pretty hard, even if you're using bloody branches. So realistically, getting this through the point shop is the more ideal and consistent way. For the Mouthwear, as well as the Facewear, we're going to redeem the Rose Ornament and the Baby Pacifier. Both of these can be obtained through the blue card shop. What we want to do here is fill in all our card slots first before we start upgrading them. No rush on upgrades, we prioritize completing the set first. These cards are really good for support since they give additional damage reduction against demi-humans, and at the same time, they increase your healing done by a percentage. There's no other way to get these bad boys, so you really have to be careful when spending your card fragments in-game. For the armor, I recommend the Creamy Fear card. It gives a chance to inflict fear on the attacker, which is really useful since we want them to stop attacking and create some distance. Now, even though some players can counter this using the Gearth card, this is still effective because that counter actually has a cooldown. If you do have the budget, you can try going for Illusion Angeling for late game. The only downside is the armor conversion only lasts for 8 seconds, which is honestly very short during clashes, so for me, debuff cards are still the better choice overall. While the Creamy Fear card can be farmed, I wouldn't really recommend spending your Monster Annihilation points on it. There are better ways to get this. First is by snapping it in the trade shop whenever it shows up on refresh. Second is redeeming it through the blue coin shop. And lastly, you can also get it randomly from the rare card album or even the common card album. Now, even though this is redeemable from the blue card shop, I would put this at a lower priority for now, since we're focusing more on completing the Mouthwear and Facewear cards first. If you happen to get this from card albums randomly, then that's honestly the best case scenario. For the shoes, we're going with the Moonlight Flower MVP card for movement speed. This one's pretty standard since almost everyone is using it anyway, and you can actually get it from the in-game login bonus, which makes it pretty accessible. For the other slot, I'd go with Verit for now. It gives you that extra HP and SP, which is really helpful for supports in both sustain and overall comfort during fights. But in the late game, or if you're able to get your hands on it, you can upgrade to the Moonlight Illusion card for even more movement speed. That extra mobility really helps, especially when things get messy in PvP. We're basically just trying to run for our lives at that point. You can only get the Verit card through the trade shop, or as a random drop from the card album, either rare or common. You can also try farming it, but I don't really recommend using your Monster Annihilation points for this. It's better to save those for more important cards. Now for the weapon. You can use the Golem card to protect your weapon from being broken. It's a pretty straightforward and safe choice from those merchant class breaking your things. If you're a bard, you can also stack one Andre card for that extra physical attack boost, while for priest, you can go with the snake card instead for added magic attack score. These are my pretty straightforward weapon card setups, nothing too complicated. Let me know in the comments what cards you're using for your weapon setup. By the way, I'd recommend getting these cards by snapping them from the trade shop whenever they pop up. For the Golem card specifically, it's also available in the guild shop. You can grab it there if you have extra guild points for the week, but I wouldn't prioritize it too early unless you really have spare points lying around. For headwears, I'd prefer Maya Purple card because assassin crosses are really everywhere in PvP fights. While it's easy to deal with for priests thanks to the ROOC skill, for bards it becomes a bit tricky since adding a Harang card just for sight already takes up one accessory slot. That's why Maya Purple is really valuable. It also gives a huge vitality boost which benefits both priest and bard classes. For the other slot, Marduk or Gay Earth are more optional. Honestly, not a lot of players are relying on anti-silence or anti-fear in PvP. Otherwise, you can also go for Cramp card if you want a mix of physical attack and magic attack. You can get Maya Purple from the trade auction, but expect heavy competition since a lot of players will be bidding for it, so make sure your Zenny is ready. I'd say budget around 10 million as a safe estimate. On the other hand, you can also get it from the mini card album, but that's purely RNG even if you've saved enough gems. Still worth trying though. For the other slot, just to be safe, you can farm Marduk at Sphinx, while Gearth can be farmed at Anthel. It's actually worth spending your Monster Annihilation points on these cards. Just make sure not to tick auto return to city so when your Monster Annihilation hits 0, you still get monster research points while leaving your character online through LDCloud. For the accessories, assuming you have 2 slots on each, you'll want to reserve 1 slot for the Osiris Illusion card. This gives you self-resurrection, which is super clutch during tight situations, especially in PvP clashes. For the remaining slots, go with Spore cards. They're easy to tier up and they give you extra vitality and additional damage reduction, which really helps with overall sustain. Cards are just one part of the build. They don't carry everything, but they definitely add up and support how you shape your character. With so many things going on in terms of progression, I hope this helps you figure out which cards to prioritize and how to approach them. Also keep in mind, we're still in the early game, so expect more updates and new options coming in the future. Check out my other guides as well if you want more insights on how to further enhance your character. See you there.